Valmiki Ramayana, Sundara Kanda, Book number 5, Sarga 2, Roman numerals II 2, LANKÁ. The glorious sight a while he viewed, then to the town his way pursued. Around the Vanar, as he went, breathed from the wood delicious scent. And the soft grass beneath his feet, with gem-like flowers, was bright and sweet. Still as the Vanar nearer drew, more clearly rose the town to view. The palm her fan-like leaves displayed, Priyalas lent their pleasant shade, and mid the lower greenery far, conspicuous rose the Kovidar. 1,000 trees mid flowers that glowed, hung down their fruits' delicious load. And in their crests, that rocked and swayed, sweet birds delightful music made. And there were pleasant pools whereon the glories of the lotus shone, and gleams of sparkling fountains stirred by many a joyous water bird. Around in lovely gardens grew blooms sweet of scent and bright of hue. And Lanka, seat of Ravan's sway, before the wandering Vanar lay, with stately domes and turrets tall, encircled by a golden wall, and moats whose waters were aglow with lily blossoms bright below, for Sita's sake defended well, with bolt and bar and sentinel. And Rakshasas, who roamed in bands, with ready bows in eager hands, he saw the stately mansions rise, like pale-hued clouds in autumn skies, where noble streets were broad and bright, and banners waved on every height. Her gates were glorious to behold, rich with the shine of burnished gold. A lovely city planned and decked by heaven's creative architect, fairest of earthly cities meet to be the gods' celestial seat. The Vanar by the northern gate, thus in his heart began debate. Our mightiest host would strive in vain to take this city on the main. A city that may well defy the chosen warriors of the sky. A city never to be won, even by the arm of Raghu's son. Here is no hope by guile to win the hostile hearts of those within. 'Twere vain to war, or bribe, or sow dissension mid the Vanar foe. But now my search must I pursue, until the mighty queen I view. And when I find the captive dame, make victory mine only aim. But if I wear my present shape, how shall I enter and escape? The Rakshas troops, their guards and spies, and sleepless watch of cruel eyes. The fiends of giant race who hold this mighty town are strong and bold, and I must labor to elude the fiercely watchful multitude. I, in a shape to mock their sight, must steal within the town by night, blind with my art the demon's eyes, and thus achieve my enterprise. How may I see myself unseen of the fierce king, the captive queen, and meet her in some lonely place, with none beside her, face to face? When the bright sun had left the skies, the Vanar dwarfed his mighty size, and in the straightest bounds restrained, the bigness of a cat retained. Then, when the moon's soft light was spread within the city's walls, he sped. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Sri Ramayana. Credit where credit is due, Mr. Sir Ralph Griffith. In beautiful 18th century British language. Footnotes. 397 1. The Buchanania latifolia. Latifolia. 397 2. The Bauhinia variegata. You see, these are all just flashing different Latin terms, trying to look wise and smart. Nobody cares. 397 3. Through the power that Ravan's stern mortifications had won for him, his trees bore flowers and fruit simultaneously. 397 1b. Vishwakarma is the architect of the gods. Through the power that Ravan's stern mortifications had won, even demons understand that practicing virtues, austerities, by practicing austerities, restraining from every thought of sense gratification, by fully committing to mortifications, great yogic austerities, pranayana. This is how you achieve higher powers. This is how you understand higher dimensions. And Kali Yugans who are so absorbed in eating cows at McDonald's cannot understand none of it. That's why the Jews call them goyim, the cattle meant for slaughter. Because eating cows in the next life, you need to be born as a cow or a pig to be slaughtered and be used as a food for other set of ignorant people. We are thinking we are advancing, but we are not advancing. The previous civilizations described here in Ramayana were much, much more glorious, beautiful to behold, like this explanation of the LANKÁ, this description of LANKÁ, like beautiful metropolitan city decked in gold. Decked in gold, imagine. That's Ramayana. Ah, Lanka. Yeah, so basically Hanuman, a simian, a Semite, Hanuman, a human, a simian Semite of Ramesses, Ramon. So he enters this beautiful, super civilized, super well managed city of the Rakshasas or the blood drinkers, meat eaters. And he's viewing all these skyscrapers, all these decorations and everything, all these gates. A wondrous sight to behold. So he sees all that. And this is where we have the connection in Kali Yuga, all these big cities, all these, like for example, San Francisco. There is a movie, The Planet of the Apes, and a bunch of apes come into big city, beautiful city with beautiful gates, Golden Gate, and they just destroy the whole city. And this is all taken from Ramayana, the whole story, Planet of the Apes, all these sequels, all these Rambos, Ram and Bo, um, King Kongs, all the King Kongs coming to a big city, destroying the whole civilization, and all this, what's happening, all these riots, all this chimping out over racism or whatever. It's all Kali Yugan version of Ramayana. In other words, the original fractal of all fractals is God, Rama, or Krishna. That's why we have eternal Rome, eternal Ramayana. And who is the God in eternal Rome? Who is the God? Is the Christ, Krishna. Jai Shri Ramayana, Hail Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Ciao.